This is not the first time Indian gods have been insulted by being depicted in a way that are hurtful to religious sentiments and used in articles like doormats and bikinis. If the roles were reversed, no faith would be asked to tolerate such disrespect. Let me bring in at this point Major Mohammed Ali Shah, defense expert, who's joining us live. We also have Savio Rodriguez, founder and editor-in-chief, Goa Chronicle, live with us. Sumit Peer, political commentator, is live with us as well. Joyita Basu, editor, The Sunday Guardian, is also joining the broadcast. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, let me get you in here now. What do you make of this tweet and the reaction by netizens, the outrage by netizens in India? Do you believe the outrage is warranted, is understandable, or do you feel this is much ado about nothing?
No, I think the outrage is warranted. It is perfectly fine. It's hurting anyone's sentiments. And religion is a very, very personal matter. No one's religious sentiments should be heard from any community, any nationality, anywhere in this world. In fact, sometime back, I had not even seen this caricature, this cartoon. I refused to see it. I was of the belief that maybe it's just they are painting up a caricature they've drawn and it just has a resemblance, coincidentally, to Goddess Kaali. Nothing much to do with it. That's what my belief earlier, right? Then when I saw the caricature, I actually saw it with my own eyes. I was shocked because it didn't appear that it bears a resemblance to Goddess Kaali. I was like, no, they have drawn Goddess Kaali there, 100%, in the famous Marilyn Monroe pose. It is certainly an insult. And I think Ukraine should actually concentrate more on, because they are under siege, they are under attack, they are at war. They should concentrate more on fighting the war. Then go ahead with these caricatures and trying to humor everyone else. No, it is not the way. It's not a joke. I mean, religion should not be made a joke for anyone's religious sentiments. It's really bad. It's very bad on their part. And see, the very fact is, I don't know what kiski uspe wo itne chaude ho rahe hain, because they've got NATO support. So I mean, and secondly, regarding what Joyita said, that that obviously it's posted in the Ministry of Defense official website on the official Twitter page. So it had support. Well, it had approval. It means, right? It could be. Other thing is a foot soldier on ground who's operating the Twitter handle, because they retracted. They removed the tweet immediately after that. And why did they remove it? Because obviously they know that galat kaam kar rahe hain, that they're doing something wrong. That is why they retracted it. Otherwise, you stick to your guns. If you haven't done anything wrong, if that wasn't your intention, and if you believe it hurt everyone's sentiments, people's sentiments, and then you retract it, you're trying to. And Joyita says she's seen this particular gentleman's couple of other tweets on the similar lines. This is uncalled for completely. I mean, which means deliberately you are trying to act funny at a time when your own people are dying, when the world is suffering. You are trying to make a joke out of any religion. It can be Christianity, it can be Islam, it can be Hinduism, it can be Sikhism, it can be just anyone. It's not acceptable over there. So, most certainly, I think this outrage towards that is very much justified, actually.
Yes, Major Mohammed Ali Shah, your quick response to that on whether you believe that it's Hinduism that has suddenly become a soft target, and these sort of liberties will not be taken with Islam or with other religions.
Uday, as I mentioned earlier, religion is a very, very personal matter. And
no, this is a specific statement that has been made. You heard earlier by Sumit and Savio. Do you agree with them that it's Hinduism that has become a soft target, or you disagree?
Can you hear me, Uday? Hello? Can you hear me, Uday?
Please go ahead. Do you agree with that statement, or you disagree?
Right. No, I totally am against the fact that you mock any religion. It's nothing about the very fact any religion is mocked. It's bound to hurt religious sentiments. There's no doubt about it. As I mentioned earlier.
No, but do you believe that such liberties will be taken with Islam, with Christianity, with Catholic faith, or not?
It's not about religion. It's not about taking liberty with Goddess Kaali or Goddess Durga or with Sherawali or with Islam or with Christianity. No, it's the very fact that these kind of liberties with any religion, with any god, which is looked up to, which is worshipped, should not be done, because these kind of liberties they're asking for trouble. Ukraine people, by that irresponsible post, a childish post by that buffoonery post, they are even losing the credibility of their president, who, I mean, again, the very fact that he was a joker, he was a comedian earlier, and now he's a president, he's become a politician, but then now everyone's going to laugh at them, not at the cartoon. And by the way, if they're trying to humor the thing, it's
Sumit
funny.
P, respond
It
to
is not
that.
funny.
Mohammed Ali Shah
It is
saying
definitely
it's not just Hinduism, but all faiths